Lionel Nelson here. Welcome to A Father's Note, promoting fathers through building men. It's so important that we always stand up for our fathers. We want you to know we're with you. We're standing behind you 110%. I had mentioned about you and your wife being married for 27 years, but I understand that you were together for 36 years.
Yeah.
Hey, share with the brothers, man, what's the status or strategy, shall I say, behind lasting 36 years with one woman?
Accountability. Accountability, Bishop, because and what you saw on Facebook January 21st is, I've always been a person about dates. We officially started dating on January 21st, 1985. And then we got married July 13th, 1994. And accountability is everything, because I realized that a lot of the situations that me and my wife found ourselves in, it wasn't all me.
Okay.
But it wasn't all her.
I'm about to say, bro, that sounds like a dangerous comment there.
Yeah. So accountability. So, and like I said, it's from 2005, and you're one of my closest friends. You might remember from 2005 to 2011, me and my wife were in-house separated.
Right.
Going through a bad time in our marriage.
Yeah.
And my healing came when I took responsibility for my role and where we were at that moment. And like I said again, it wasn't all me, but I had to stop pointing the finger and accept the fact that it wasn't all her either. And so when I got to that point, the healing began. Now I know at some point, I may be jumping the gun, you asked the question, what did I learn about me?
Right.
From my wife.
Okay.
I learned that I was predictable.
Never heard that one before.
Yeah.
Can you expound on that?
Yeah.
Would you care to?
I had a terrible jealous spirit. And when certain things would happen, certain things I'd seen, she already predicted how I was going to respond. I would say things, do things, and then she said, you know what? You're so predictable. I knew exactly what you were going to do.
Wow.
And the worst part about it is when you're predictable and wrong on top of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I learned that from her that, you're predictable. And in being predictable, it made me then stop, Bishop, and take a look at me.
Accountability.
I had to learn to be honest with myself. I had to be able to look in the mirror, physically and spiritually, and be honest with myself about who I am.
And that's good. That's what you are saying is very important, especially for our men. They need to hear this. We got to have accountability. But I want to add one other component to that, and I want to see if you agree. And that is, you had to get to the place where both of you were able to communicate. Would you say that was important?
Definitely.
Okay.
It's amazing. Yeah. We had to get back to a place where we communicate. We had lost. And this took place after being together 20 years.
Wow.
When the bottom started to fall out, we had been together 20 years.
Right.
And not realizing that sometimes you can take one another for granted.
Absolutely.
And you're slowly drifting apart.
Wow.
And you don't even realize that you've drifted apart. Slowly but surely, we had drifted apart. We really didn't, you know, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And sometimes you take for granted, well, when I get through doing all of this, they'll be there.
Right.
Not realizing, yeah, when I get through doing this and doing that, you know, they'll be there. You take for granted that they're going to be there. And you're right. Physically, they will. But mentally and emotionally, they're in a whole other place.
What has been your greatest challenge, though, as a husband?
As a husband, I really can't say what my greatest. Bishop, I think my greatest. Really, I don't think I've had many challenges as a husband because I felt I knew how. Well, then again, let me take that back. Sometimes you don't feel like you're having challenges as a husband because you know how to provide. Mm-hmm. You know how to make sure that they have what they have. Mm-hmm. Sometimes from a monetary or a perspective of things.
Okay.
And early on, I thought I had it down pat. Mm-hmm. What she needed meant physically. Mm-hmm. But where you lose it at sometimes is this one thing. I heard a songwriter say this: don't touch your body if you can't touch it.
If you can't touch a what?
Don't touch your body if you can't touch your mind.
Oh, wow. Wow.
And though I was there physically, I was there from monetarily, taking care of the things that I need to take care of as a man, because of my other issues like jealousy, intemperance. The physical part was good, the monetary part was good, but I didn't realize that I had put her in bondage emotionally.
Wow.